Elastica, joining us in the heart of London's Theatreland at the Astoria. We're joined by Justine and Donna. How's it going with you two, all right?
Excellent, yeah.
Good. So, you're playing the Astoria tonight, and you haven't got an album out. That's a bit of a tall order, isn't it, really, to be playing a venue of this size without an album?
Yeah, it's been a weird tour like that, because we've gone from playing to sort of 300 people to playing to like 800, and tonight it's like a couple of thousand. And they still only know about 6 songs.
Really?
So it's a bit of a weird one.
How long's your set?
It's about 40 minutes, but that's like 17 songs, because they're all really short. But we're basically keeping the sets to the really short, punky ones, so that even if people don't know them, it's not too boring for them.
Are you one of these attitude bands that don't do encores if you get called for it?
We're not doing an encore, no. No.
What's the thinking behind that? It's the punt there's one more.
Well, we've played all our songs.
You're slipping a few cover versions or something?
Well, we could do, actually. We're doing a cover version of Cleopatra, do you know that?
No, is that by
Adam and the Ants.
Oh, okay, right.
It's a superb track.
Right, you got a shirt on in it?
Yeah.
So,
Adam gave that to me.
did he really?
Yeah.
A nice bit of name dropping there. So, I mean, you've been, the success that you've had in Britain's sort of well known. What about other countries around the world? Have you done much touring outside of Britain?
We played Sweden, played a lot of sort of Scandinavian countries.
Right.
We went down really well there. It was really surprising.
Brilliant. I know that when you started the band, you didn't have like a definite idea of what it was going to sound like. It wasn't like you were looking for people to do a certain job. What were the sort of major influences that made you get into it in the first place?
What you mean in terms of bands?
Yeah.
Well, things like
Stranglers,
Yeah.
Wire.
Blondie, that kind of
Sort of late 70s new wave.
Yeah.
Do you think there's much going on at the moment that excites you?
Yeah, I think there's a really good atmosphere in Britain at the moment.
Yeah.
There's definitely there's a lot of young signed bands. I think there's more than I've ever noticed in the past couple of years.
Did you pick the bands that are on this bill with you?
Yeah.
Who is it and why did you pick them?
Blubber, a band from Brighton. They're really good. They're kind of quite odd punk pop. They're probably the most like us of the 3 support bands. And then there's Shriek, who are again female fronted, and they're really good. They're 3-piece, quite sort of Polly Harvey vibe. And then there's Ash, who are really, really young, Irish.
That's them making a round now, isn't it?
That's them sound checking at the moment.
So you've picked us a video that you want us to have a look at. Is this makeup part of your influences, this lot?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so tell us what it is, or tell them.
It's The Fool, and There's a Ghost in My House.
Justine off the band. And have you finished your album? I know you've been working on it for a while.
We've recorded it all, but we've got we've done like 8 mixes, and there's about another 8 to be mixed. But the problem is we keep writing songs and thinking, oh, we really want this to go on, so it's kind of been, we've had to just sort of force ourselves to stop, really.
So how many tracks are you up to at the minute?
We've recorded about 24 tracks, but we're going to probably use some B-sides for the next single.
Right. What have you done as far as a producer goes? Have you had one person working with you throughout?
We've been working with a guy called Mark Waterman, who's sort of co-producing with us, because we couldn't really face a proper producer, because I just don't think we could really stand being told what to do. I couldn't really trust someone else. And Alan Mulder's doing our mixes for us.
Nice one.
So we've got a kind of team.
That's good. So where'd you do that? I mean, have you done it, sort of done like gigs, bit of recording, back to gigs, or has it all been like one long?
No, it would have been really nice to have done it in one lot, but it's been really hard to do that. We played quite a lot of festivals this summer, which kind of meant that we were like in the studio for 3 days, and then we'd have to pack up all the gear and go off to whatever, Norway or something. And so it's been quite broken up. But
Much more touring to be done now?
Much more.
Touring? Are you out for a while?
Well,
We're supposed to go to America in about 2 weeks, but we're going to finish the album, so I'm sad.
And when's this album going to come out?
Hopefully January.
You got a title for it?